Yo, what's good guys? Jigsaw here with my first Skyblock video. Um, this is my kind of like progression on my Iron Man. This video will be mostly like Slayers and specifically Rev and Swens because I've been liking on them quite a lot and I kind of need the drops, man. So yeah, hopefully we can reach the early game with like Rev 8 and Sven 8 and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. So guys, real quick before you start though, have y'all seen the new aura perk? I mean, it might just be me, but if you go to active perks, do y'all see the subscribe perk as well? I mean, it does give 10 times more Slayer energy, so wouldn't hurt anybody. No way. Is the like the video perk? Everybody who likes this video gets a girlfriend. Nah, surely that's cap, right? Surely that's cap. Wait, it actually works. Nah, y'all have to like right now. Alright, I'm gonna be starting with Swen because I'm gonna need the overflux probably or for some later grinds. I'm gonna be using Free Floyd's SA with Zombie Knight Chestplate and my Dragon Cleaver. So I'm gonna be doing roughly around 150k head. Yeah, I'm on bloody. I don't have the greatest magical power, but hopefully it stands. I mean, I'm just not taking any damage from these bosses, so the damage is the only thing important. But yeah, hopefully I drop an RG pretty soon, and I'll update you guys later. So what I didn't actually tell you guys before was that I was grinding these Slayers at 3 a.m. and I don't know about you guys, but at that time I would like to be sound asleep. So I gave myself a challenge that I would complete at least 600k meter that day and I would go to sleep. But yeah, I mean, I picked Slugfot otherwise, so I'll just roll the clip for you guys. No fucking way, bro. I just got an overflux. Bro, I was at 550k meter as well. Bro, I can't scream right now, but this shit is crazy, bro. Now, unfortunately, the only thing you can go off of is my shadow play reaction, but I think even from that you can tell I was pretty hyped about this. But yeah, I was so tired, man. So this was such a relief for me. But yeah, after that I kind of like realized that I can make it because I have gold minions on my island, which I've been running for a while. But I mean, it compacts to blocks, you know. So I have 88 blocks and I had almost no ingots at that time. And at that time I also had glacier armor, so this kind of led me to like upgrading my mining gear. So I'm gonna make a montage out of that because yeah, I was pretty lucky on that as well.
Another one.
Alright, so as y'all can see, I got 2 Balpet during this grind, which is kind of rare, I feel like, because the chance is 0.000 54% per hit. So I don't know how much I hit, but to this day I still have, as you can see, I have 30 kills on my belt, which you have to remove like around 10 kills for my nucleus runs, and more on that with a later video. And yeah, I feel like that was kind of rare. Definitely Bal is really good mining pet, a lot better than my Armadillo, so I'm gonna be using him from now on till I get Scafa probably. And yeah, I eventually got enough gold to make my overflux, so here's the clip. So after getting my overflux, I went on to do some testing with it, specifically Eman. So what I use is my FD set with around 25,000 kills. I I put Legion 4 on my helm. It's kind of a joke, but yeah, that's on there. Obviously we're gonna be seeing if the overflux helps. Then I have my Warpal Katana, my Necromancer Sword with Super Tank Zombies in it, and my Juju Sharbu for hit phase as well. So let's see if my Slayer times improve. My slider times have in fact improved. I think it was about 15 seconds faster, the one with the overflux. And this was even before I actually like locked in, you know. I was a bit rusty with all of my beacons and clicking the hats. So I feel like I could get it maybe a little 10 seconds faster if I actually tried. But yeah, that's just the testing. So now it's the main point of the video, and that's getting Ref 8 and Sven 8. So let's get into that, yeah, I think this one will be our last boss to Sven 8. So let's get it. Nice. Bro, the prig is so ass, but yeah. I mean, it's 150 XP, that's all we need. So I'm 182 now, and I'm halfway to 183, which is nice. Alright, so I quickly wanted to apologize for my voice in this clip, or how my mic sounded. It was pretty late, and for some reason my recording software bugged, and it kind of picked up everything else but my voice, like really clearly. So yeah, I don't know what's with that, but yeah, that's on me. My bad. Y'all could see, was a pretty okay grind, I would say. We sadly didn't get the salmon, but you know, we can't drop everything. So now it's time for refs. I'm so happy that I got to kill tier 5s. Because they're way more fun, and yeah, it's like a tier 5, so it's much better. So just a little more context to these clips. I started off with my Revenant faction, and I was doing around 70k a hit. And I thought it was the best because it's the Slayer intended weapon, and I'm having my zombie pet equipped, which I thought gave like it boosted stats for every like undead weapon. But that wasn't the case, and I realized that my cleaver is much better. I was doing like 40k more damage, and it didn't even have hot potato bugs on it. So I quickly switched to that, and it was pretty easy from there because with the spawning time and killing the boss itself, I got around a minute and 30, which is not great, but for my gear, I think it was pretty good. Now that's all the content that I have for you guys in this video, and you may be asking, where's my Warden Heart? And I have a simple answer: delete it. Now, but for real, the Warden Heart is coming soon. I'm gonna get it by Rev 8, which I hopefully am doing this aura, or maybe hopefully even before that. I just want to ask you guys to leave all your thoughts on this video, my editing style, my gameplay, I guess. If you have any like tips for me, because this is kind of like my first profile, and it's an Iron Man, so yeah, it's like 3 years, but I haven't played in like 2.5. I'm kind of new to this game, and I came back for it, and now I don't understand all the content. But yeah, since it's like the new Skyblock Prime, and we should all go, we should all go back to this game. I just want to begin this Iron Man series and see where it gets me. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Christmas and Happy New Year. Because I don't know when this vid's coming out. And yeah, see you guys later. Bro, are we serious? Fuck.